Hello everyone, how are you today? Finally, the moment you've been waiting for today will be fulfilled on Jimin's live stream. Don't go anywhere, because at the end of this video, there will be a sweet and unforgettable moment between Jimin and Jungkook that will melt your hearts. So, watch the video until the end because the surprise at the end is truly beyond expectations. Jimin celebrates his birthday in the most unexpected way. Jungkook arrives with a surprise. No one saw it coming. It wasn't announced. It wasn't teased. It simply happened, and the whole world witnessed the purest form of joy, friendship, and love between two of the most adored members of BTS. The clock had just struck midnight in Seoul when the familiar Weverse notification popped up. Jimin has started a live broadcast. Within seconds, millions of armies from around the globe flooded into the stream. But what they didn't know was that this night would turn into one of the most emotional and unforgettable birthday celebrations in BTS history. As the camera flickered on, Jimin appeared with his signature soft smile, wearing a cozy sweater and a beanie that barely covered his honey-colored hair. His voice, gentle yet full of excitement, filled the screen. "Hi Army, it's my birthday today." He giggled shyly, that same giggle that has melted hearts for over a decade. The room was dimly lit, the air calm. It felt like a quiet celebration just between Jimin and the millions who love him. But then, as always with BTS, the calm never lasts long before magic happens. Just when armies were typing, "Happy birthday Jimin," in thousands of languages across the chat, a familiar sound echoed from behind the camera, a knock. Jimin turned his head, his expression shifting into confusion mixed with curiosity. "Who's that?" he asked, laughing softly. The door opened, and there he was. Jungkook, dressed in dark casual clothes, tattoos visible, and that mischievous grin plastered across his face. Walked in holding a small cake with candles already flickering. The live chat exploded instantly. Hearts, emojis, and screams of disbelief flooded the stream. It was as if the internet collectively stopped breathing for a few seconds. "Happy birthday, Jimin Hyung," Jungkook said warmly, his voice carrying both playfulness and affection. Jimin's face lit up brighter than the candles on that cake. "Yeah, what are you doing here?" he asked, half embarrassed and half touched. Jungkook simply smiled, sat beside him, and said, "How could I not come? It's your special day." The two laughed, and that laughter was pure gold to the millions watching. An unplanned reunion that melted millions of hearts for the next few moments. The world didn't matter. It was just Jimin and Jungkook in one frame, sharing a quiet, heartfelt birthday celebration. Jimin, known for his emotional sincerity, couldn't hide his happiness. He looked at Jungkook like a younger brother who had just come home after a long journey. "You didn't have to come, really," he whispered. Jungkook shrugged. "I wanted to. I missed this." And that was it. The line that made armies cry. The chemistry between them was undeniable. The way Jungkook's arm naturally wrapped around Jimin, the way Jimin leaned into his shoulder, and the way both smiled. It wasn't scripted. It was raw, real, and full of warmth. It wasn't just a birthday celebration. It was a reminder of the bond BTS members share, even during their busy individual schedules and personal journeys. The chat filled with messages like, "This is what we needed. OT7 forever. Jikok moments are back." The emotional confession, Jimin's gratitude to RMY after they both sat comfortably. Jungkook quietly placed the cake in front of Jimin. "Make a wish," he said. Jimin clasped his hands together and closed his eyes for a long few seconds. The room went silent. Jungkook watched him with a small, fond smile. When Jimin finally blew out the candles, he whispered, "Thank you." And then he turned to the camera. "Army, I wished for your happiness," he said softly. His words carried the weight of sincerity, of years spent together through ups and downs. He added, "Every year, I think my birthdays can't get any better, but somehow, because of you, they always do. I don't need anything else, just your love, your smiles, and your health. That's all I want." Jungkook clapped his hands dramatically, teasing, "That's so Jimin Hyung of you." Both burst into laughter again, lightening the emotional mood. The laughter echoed through the room, comforting everyone watching. The unexpected gift from Jungkook, just when everyone thought the sweetness had peaked, Jungkook reached into his bag. "I actually brought something," he said shyly, avoiding Jimin's curious eyes. "It's not big, but," He pulled out a small box wrapped neatly with a purple ribbon, BTS's signature color. Jimin gasped. You didn't have to. Jungkook smirked. I wanted to, remember? When Jimin opened it, he found a silver bracelet with a tiny engraving that read, Forever 7. The simplicity made it even more powerful. Jimin stared at it, visibly moved, his eyes glassy. You remembered, he whispered. Jungkook just nodded. Of course. Some things you never forget. The comments exploded again. I'm crying. This is the sweetest thing ever. Jungkook, you're the best. Jimin wore the bracelet immediately, holding it up for armies to see. This is so precious. I'll never take it off. Jungkook laughed. You said that last time about my hoodie, and now it's missing. Both cracked up uncontrollably, filling the air with genuine joy. A candid conversation about growth and memories after the laughter died down. Jimin leaned back, glancing at Jungkook. Do you remember our first birthday lives years ago? When you tried to surprise me, but ended up eating half of the cake before it started? Jungkook burst out laughing. I was hungry. I was still growing. Their banter continued, full of nostalgia. They reminisced about old times, the dorm days, the chaos, the brotherhood that kept them strong. Back then, Jimin said softly, we didn't even have time to think. We were just running, always running. But now, I can appreciate these little moments. Jungkook nodded in agreement. Yeah, these are the moments that matter. And in that silence, armies felt it too. The maturity, the bond, the unspoken understanding between them. It wasn't just about music or fame anymore. It was about the journey they had shared, the people they became, and the fans who stayed. Army's reactions around the world within minutes. Hashtag Happy Birthday Jimin and Jikook Live trended worldwide on X, formerly Twitter. Fan pages from every continent shared screenshots, memes, and heartfelt captions. Many fans described the live as healing, while others called it the best gift ever from BTS. One fan wrote, seeing Jimin and Jungkook together again feels like coming home. Their friendship is everything we needed. Another said, you can tell they truly care for each other. It's not just a performance. It's real love, real connection. Clips from the live spread like wildfire across social media, gaining millions of views within hours. Even non-fans couldn't resist commenting on the chemistry and warmth they saw between the two. The ending that stole everyone's heart as the live neared its end. Jimin leaned his head on Jungkook's shoulder. Thank you for coming, he murmured. Jungkook replied, always, Hyung. I'll always be there. The chat went wild once again, armies sending endless purple hearts. Before signing off, Jimin looked at the camera and said, Army, thank you for spending another birthday with me. I feel loved, truly. Please take care of yourselves, okay? Jungkook added playfully. And remember to stream Jimin's songs. It's his day. Both laughed one last time, waving at the camera. The live ended, but the warmth lingered long after the screen went dark. The aftermath, the power of genuine connection. Hours after the broadcast ended, media outlets and fan blogs were filled with articles about the unexpected reunion. Fans were still emotional, sharing how this simple yet heartfelt live reminded them why BTS remains so loved. Authenticity.it wasn't a grand event. It wasn't an extravagant party. It was just two friends, two brothers, sharing laughter, memories, and love. That's all it took to make the world smile again. And somewhere in the quiet of the night, Jimin posted a final message on Weverse. Thank you, everyone. Tonight was one of the happiest moments of my life. I'll keep the bracelet forever. Army replied with thousands of comments, all echoing the same feeling, love, pride, and endless support. So, Army, did you watch until the end? We told you the moment between Jimin and Jungkook would melt your heart. That birthday live wasn't just a celebration. It was a reminder of how deep their bond truly is. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite Jungkook moment, and subscribe for more heartwarming updates from Bangtan World. Until next time, Purple You, Purple Heart.